Hey everybody, afternoon. I'm here at Pointe Orlando today. So Pointe Orlando is on International Drive and it's the forerunner to Icon Park. It's been here quite a while. I'm going to point out some landmarks as we go, and I'm going to walk up to Icon Park. In two previous videos I've gone from Universal Boulevard, where Dockside and Surfside Universal Resorts are, down past Sand Lake and down towards Icon Park from that end. So this time I'm going to do it from the other way. So come and have a walk with me, and I'm going to stop off at Miller's. I'll do a separate review for Miller's. This is going to be a walk right through to Icon Park. Furthest away then from Universal is Rosen Plaza. That's one of several Rosen hotels along our drive. So if you're looking at booking a Rosen, make sure you've got the right one, because if you book the Rosen Plaza, you're going to be much further away than if you book the Rosen Inn or the Rosen International. Directly across from the Rosen Plaza is the Capitol Grille, and that is open, dining or curbside it says. It is open right now. There's actually quite a lot of construction going on at the moment in Pointe Orlando, but everything's still open, bar one thing that is actually closed down. I'm not even sure what that was, but Ocean Air is open, or will be open. 5 o'clock this evening it opens. We're coming now to the pub. So this is an English themed bar. I don't know how good it is, I've never been there. Looks pretty English, I have to say, from the outside. Here's what they're serving in terms of beer. It's got old speckled hen on the A-frame outside, but I didn't see it on the list of ales to be served. Cuba Libre is right next door to the pub, and currently that is closed though. It says closed until we get the all clear. Cuba Libre forms a bit of a dead end, so I've had to come round past this joint that's looks like it's under construction. It is definitely under construction. I don't know what it's going to be, it doesn't say, but yeah, you've got to thread your way through the construction basically. Hampton Social, www.thehamptonsocial.com, so you can see what that's going to be. If you're going to be here anytime soon, I guess it's not going to be that far in opening, maybe a couple of months, a month or two. So this is kind of round the back of Pointe Orlando now. So Hampton is actually quite a big place. It's coming on right round the corner. It's like a full block. Here's Cigars to Go. Looks like that's closed actually. In fact, Cigars to Go has gone. As you can see, there's nothing inside there, just back to studs. Main event, bowling. It's Marlowe's Tavern. That's undergoing construction. Actually, I think that might be... oh, that's closed. So Marlowe's Tavern's got a tax lien on it. Basically, that nobody can go in there right now, and somebody might buy that for a song actually. See, the TVs have been removed out the back here. This is the Blue Martini on the ground floor, American first floor. Looks very closed. All the chairs are stacked inside, so they haven't disappeared. They'll be back open later. And then on the second floor is the Opa Greek Taverna. That is open, it says, during construction. Here's Hop Doddy Burger Bar. That is closed again due to COVID. That's not disappeared. That'll be open later. There we go. It's been closed since March the 18th. Up the top, I'm not going to go up the top, but up the top there is the Regal Cinema as well, if you fancy watching a movie while you're here. That's what's going on behind there. Quite a lot of demolition going on at the moment. And as you come away from the restaurants and bars, we've got some shopping. So this is Moondance Trading, and that is open. Charming Charlie looks like it's closed down. There's a lot of builders materials inside there. There's Tag and Pandora, and there's Maggiano's Italian on the corner there of International Drive. I'm going up to the second floor, see what's going on there. You can see I'm not wearing a mask. Nobody is around. Once I get to places where there are people, I'll put my mask on, but for the moment it's not necessary, it's not required here. And actually I don't see anything about social distancing in Pointe Orlando at all. It's dead. And it is open for the most part, but it is dead. So here's Lafayette's. It's a restaurant. Lafayette's is a New Orleans style restaurant. Looks like it's going to be open later today with all the chairs and tables outside. Here we're up on the top on the second floor now. There's Opa, and there's next door to it is BB King's Blues Club. There's an entrance direct off the multi-storey parking garage there that comes in at second floor level. Here's Improv, so that's your landmark from coming out of the car park. Fish Blue. Here's a restaurant. And that looks like it's going to be open later. Yeah, this isn't, you're going to miss this if you don't know where it is, because it's right at the back. And here's the entrance to the Regal Cinemas. That's coming around the back from there's Regal Cinema, the entrance to Regal Cinema. That's coming around from the back through the parking garage and then through past Improv, the comedy club. And you can go down from here to the shopping street. Hollister at the back here is open. Now actually might be a pretty good time to buy stuff. 40% through 60% off throughout the store. Monkey Joe's is a kids play area. It's open, but not open right now. I'm walking now down past the side of the parking garage. You can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels I guess on top. There's the walkways over from the parking garage into Pointe Orlando on the second floor. Just down the side street on the parking garage, between the parking garage and Pointe Orlando, is the pickup spot for SeaWorld, Aquatica and Discovery Cove and Busch Gardens. So if you're just across the road from Rosen Plaza, I don't know if the Rosen Plaza does pickups from the hotel, but if not, you can get them from here. I've come back round now to the starting point where I was up at Lafayette's. So here's the Pointe Orlando directory. Just pause the video at this point if you need to. That tells you what's here. I guess Pointe Orlando is getting a little bit run down. Not all the units are taken. I'm guessing that wasn't purely because of COVID-19. There's been issues here before, and undoubtedly Icon Park will have taken some of Pointe Orlando's trade. It looks like they're trying to do something now to regenerate the place and get it looking good again. And just up from Pointe Orlando, just next door, is Wonderworks. So Wonderworks is, yeah, you'll know it by the kind of upside down building there. Looks like it's been uprooted and thrown there by a hurricane or something. So that's right next door, and it's worth, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours of your time. I wouldn't call it fantastic, but it's different. It's got some stuff in there you won't see anywhere else. Right across the road from Wonderworks is Rosen Inn at Pointe Orlando. So that's not to be confused with the Plaza, which is down the road a bit. This is again one of several Rosens that you'll find on iDrive, and there it is. There's the Rosen Inn. There's iFly, so iFly again, and just next door to Wonderworks, iFly Orlando. I know that they put in for their permit to reopen when SeaWorld and Universal put theirs in. So I guess that this is open again now. It should be. I think I saw somebody going into work there. So yeah, that's iFly. That's pretty cool actually. That's where you kind of have the jumpsuit on, and there's a big current of air lifts you up, and you basically hover, or you can, depending on which angle you're at, you'll go up or down, but you've got to be careful. We went to this one in Dubai actually, and it was real good fun. And then walking up the road still is Ice Bar. I don't know whether Ice Bar's reopened again at the moment. Ice Bar is basically what it says on the tin. There's a bar made out of ice, and the room is below freezing. Next door there is a warmer room where you can dance, but yeah, Ice Bar. So when it's 95 degrees outside, it's minus something inside, or less than 32 inside in Fahrenheit. So here's Miller's Alehouse on iDrive. Miller's Alehouse is basically opposite the Rosen Inn at Pointe Orlando, and next door to the Ice Bar, which is just down from Wonderworks. Going that way, you're going to land up at Icon Park in a few minutes. So this is handily placed. Okay, so after that pit stop at Miller's just there, we're going to continue on our walk up to Icon Park. The Miller's review is going to be up there when it has been done, and it'll also be linked to at the end of this video. So if you don't see it there now, then it'll be there in a short while after I've put it up. This is an iRide stop. This is stop 17. So iRide is the little trams that you see, the green ones going up and down iDrive. I don't believe that they're operating at the moment because there's basically nobody to ride them. But here's how it looks. Here's the map. I'm just going to drag this down and you can see where it goes. I think the tickets are very cheap actually. One day I will take a trip right up and down iDrive on the trolley, and I'll do another review of that. But for now I've never been on it. It's interesting, an interesting little mode of transport. I've crossed the road over to Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's is a big place. Restaurant, burger bar basically, and a lot of games, a lot of arcade games. So you can see Dave & Buster's from the I-4. So if you're coming from this direction here, that's towards Disney World, and then going towards downtown Orlando and Universal Studios down there. So this is what you'll see when you pass Dave & Buster's. And next door to Dave & Buster's is one of these helicopter tour places. So it looks like they have room for 3 helicopters here. There are 3 pads. Trips start at $25 a head, but I'm not sure what you actually get for $25. I've been on one, it cost me about 150 bucks, and we were in the air for maybe 12 minutes. But it is great. You'll find, well, you'll see stuff that you'll never see, obviously from ground level or when you're coming in on an aeroplane. The entrance to Dave & Buster's is right behind me there, just off iDrive. So Miller's is just over there, and the helicopter place there, and there's Dave & Buster's. It is a massive place. Back over the other side of the road from Dave & Buster's is Siam Thai cuisine, and that is open. We've got a smoke shop, Orlando ticket store, your Magic tickets in there, Domino's pizza, and a Subway. Tgi Fridays next door to there. To be honest, I always find TGI's a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes the food isn't always up to scratch. Service is good, but food doesn't sometimes match the service. Next door to TGI's is Bahama Breeze. I like Bahama Breeze actually. Laid back, very laid back. Good food usually. Good cocktails in there. That's all within a walk of the hotel if you're in the Rosen, or even the Rosen Plaza actually. It's not too far away. I don't know if you can see Olive Garden, but it's directly opposite Bahama Breeze. That's good food in there as well. Real good value. You get usually to take a main away. You buy a main, you get one to take away. And I don't know if you've got any means of heating it up. If you're in a villa, I guess you do. If you're in a hotel, I guess you don't. Across the road there, that hotel is the Embassy Suites on iDrive. and then you've got Howl at the Moon, Piano Bar, and then Hooters. No explanation required. We've come down to stop 16 now on iRide. Next door to Hooters is Senor Frogs. And then we've got Denny's. Good place for breakfast, usually, Denny's. Again, can be a little bit hit and miss, but decent for breakfast. So across the road from Denny's is the Avanti Palms, Avanti Resort. Now that's a favourite with people from the UK. It's one of Universal's partner hotels. Side down from Denny's is Homewood Suites from Hilton and the Hyatt Place. Next door to Denny's we've got a liquor bar, liquor store, and then we've got Boston Lobster Feast right next door to that. And then on the other side, next to Avanti, is Friendly's Burgers. There's some decent advertising for you. That guy riding around in his lobster VW. And if one lobster-filled VW wasn't enough, here's another one. Behind Boston Red Lobster over there, you've got America's Escape Game, a gift shop and a little food mart there. So I haven't been into America's Escape Game. I have read reviews online, and again they do look pretty good. I will have a go in there at some point. I want to try them all at some point. So going on past Boston Red Lobster, then we're on to Austrian Court now, Austrian Row it's called. You can see Extended Stay America, Vito's Chop House we're just coming up to, Mia's Italian Kitchen. You're going to see the Castle Hotel in a second, and maybe your mouth will be open. Residence Inn is behind here as well, and Hyatt Place. So let's have a look. There's a sign for the Castle Hotel, and you'll see it looming up behind Vito's. There's Vito's Chop House, and there is the Castle Hotel. Looks a little bit Disney, but it's definitely not Disney. I wonder how much that room up there goes for with the balcony. That must be their kind of presidential or monarch suite, or whatever they're going to call it. I don't know, whatever twee name they've got for it. On the other side you've got Tony Roma's Good Steaks in there, Taj Mahal Indian Supermarket, and Cece's Pizza, good cheap pizza in there. On this side, just past Vito's, you have Cafe 22 Tango. And then going back from that side, then you've got Bargain World. So as it says on the door there, this is going to be like the one down in 192, where if you forget your beach towels back at home, or you don't want to bring them because you know they're heavy and bulky, then you can pick up some really good, decent, cheap beach towels in Bargain World, and t-shirts as well, Disney stuff. Look, I don't know whether it's knockoff gear or whether it's real, I don't know, but it's cheap, that's all I can tell you. So if you're going to buy stuff in there, I ain't saying it's real, but I'm not going to slander the shop by saying it's not either. Okay, let's get that straight. So here we are at Pirates Cove. So Pirates Cove looks actually really decent. This is one of the best mini golf themings I've seen in Orlando. There are quite a few people out here today as well, which is great. People are coming back to it. In the distance there you can see the wheel. The wheel actually doesn't open till June the 3rd, so we're close to it now. Everything's close to getting back open. Really good theming in there. Little pirate sitting on the roof. Little dock in there, cannons, drawbridge, the whole thing, the whole gamut. Few ducks in there, waterfall, more waterfall, really nice. So coming on past Pirate Cove, we're now what they call Via Mercado, so that's the road Via Mercado. This is actually the end of Icon Park, so we're just going to take a stroll through Icon Park. I'm not going to do stops in there because I'm going to do a full-blown walkthrough of Icon Park at some point, so spoil that. We will walk through there. On the other side of the road from Pirates Cove and Icon Park, the Marriott Courtyard is just down the back there of Bar Louie, and then here are the Sonesta extra stay suites, extended stay suites. That's bang opposite what's going to be All Red. None of the hotels down on International Drive are open yet, but I expect them to be open very, very soon when Universal opens, because a lot of these are partner hotels for Universal. So I'd imagine, you know, when flights start coming in, then you're going to find these hotels start opening up again, and a lot more people down on I-Drive than there are right now. So down there you've got the Allure Resort, and you've got the Clarion Inn at the back down there as well. And then just here is Saltgrass, which is another steakhouse. Just behind Pirates Cove is La Quinta, so that's going to be the closest hotel to Icon Park. And there's the wheel right there. There's La Quinta. So La Quinta, we haven't stayed in this particular one, but we have stayed in La Quinta. Some of these are suites, so if you don't want to rent a villa, but you don't want just a hotel room, the suites obviously have more than one bedroom, and they have kitchenettes as well, and they're pretty reasonable. So if you want to be in this kind of location near Icon Park, closest to Universal Studios, then you might want to check out La Quinta. Having come back round to International Drive, I now do know what this little building site's for. The world's tallest slingshot ride and drop tower coming to Icon Park. I don't see any real evidence of that right now, but they've built the wheel behind it, and they've built the Starflyer over there, so I've got no doubt this could be happening. Happy days. Coming now then through the back of Icon Park, the first thing you're going to see is Ox Grille. That's actually closed right now. It's not opening, I don't know when it will open, but it's not open just now. Like I said, I'm not doing a full walkthrough of Icon Park. I'm just going to go up to the Starflyer. Well, maybe I'll go around by the wheel and then up to Starflyer. So All Red is not open. This is brand new, owned by Blake Shelton, the country singer. All Red is one of his big tunes from the early 2000s. It's supposed to be opening in June. And Tapa Toro, a Spanish themed restaurant, is open. The coffee shop and creperie is open. Ben & Jerry's doesn't look like it is, but I'm sure everything's going to be open next week. So we got some new thing coming up. Museum of Illusions sounds intriguing. That's going to come soon. Walgreens location closed. That's not there anymore. Then this is the Aquarium, the Sealife Aquarium. This is the Wheelhouse. This is where it all happens. This is where you get through to Madame Tussauds, the Wheel, and the Sealife Aquarium. You can get a bulk deal on this. I think it's about 60 bucks, but it may well be worth it. If you're going to spend the day kind of in Icon Park, then have a look at that deal and see if it's worth it to you. This is the Pearl Express. It's a little train. It doesn't go very far. It just goes around Icon Park for kids, really. This is part of this 60 buck deal. Just walking through then from the Wheelhouse up towards Starflyer. We're passing Tin Roof. That's a music venue generally, but not just now. But they are open for food and drink. Yard House is on the left there. And Buffalo Wild Wings, which was closed last time I was here, as was Tin Roof, is now open. Flip Flop Shop is open as well. Mikado looks like it's closed actually, not open at all. 360 Gifts is open, and Carrabba's dining room is now open. Shake Shack is not open right now. Outback is also open, and that's open for dine-in too. That wasn't open before either. The Outback patio actually faces onto Starflyer, so if you don't want to throw your lunch up, you can just watch people throwing theirs up. Here's a tourist info place which also doubles up as a park ticket office. So this is one of these places where you can see the Universal, Disney World, SeaWorld and Legoland Orlando signs there, and it says 1 free park ticket or $150 cash. What they actually mean is that to get that offer you've got to go and sit in one of these timeshare previews, showcases, whatever you want to call it, at one of the timeshares dotted around, probably in Kissimmee. Don't know which one it is, might be several. That means that you'll lose maybe 3 or 4 hours of your day doing that, and you'll be pressured high pressured into buying a timeshare, which could, you know, it's going to run to tens of thousands. So just beware. If you want to take up that offer, know what you're getting yourself into. It's not, you get nothing for nothing, right? So no free lunch, no free park tickets. So just be careful. Last time I was down here, I think the price of tickets was $14.95, and I think the ride again was $9.95 or something. Now you can see special offer. Obviously they need people to come. $9 and re-ride $5. So I may well have a go on that. So that is going to be a wrap for this part of International Drive, ending up at Icon Park. Hope you liked that. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell if you've got this far. There's going to be a couple more, part 1, part 2 coming up right now, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now, bye.